Yeah, what up, YouTube? Here with a post-fight video for Juan Estrada versus Gonzalez, a trilogy bout. Now, before I give y'all the summary of what took place in the fight, I'm going to tell y'all the results first. Juan Estrada was able to retain his WBC and Ring Magazine Super Flyweight titles via majority decision. Now, I personally had the fight score 115 to 113 in favor of Estrada. It was a close fight. Anytime these two have gotten in the ring to face one another, they've always put on a show, always put on a fan-friendly style fight, and nothing was different this past Saturday. Now, would I say this was the best fight out of the 3 fights that they had? I thought the second fight was more of a fun, entertaining bout. But this past Saturday, it was a thrilling bout as well. It was definitely a fan-friendly style fight. It was a close fight. It was a competitive fight. And yeah, let's get to the part where we talk about what took place in the third fight between longtime rivals and 2 super flyweight greats, Juan Francisco Estrada and Chocolatito Gonzalez. The earlier rounds was all Estrada. Estrada was boxing beautifully off the back foot, showing good skills, showing good ring generalship. In the earlier rounds, he did a great job at keeping his back off the ropes, and whenever he would find himself having his back against the ropes, he would do a good job at moving out of the way, and he would have the fight being fought in the spots in the ring where he wanted the fight to be fought at, and he would do a good job at catching Gonzalez trying to come in and try and cut off the ring versus him, and Gonzalez couldn't find success in that in the earlier rounds. Gonzalez couldn't really push the pace like how he wanted to. He was very hesitant because he kept getting caught trying to close the distance between him and Estrada. It wasn't until the mid to the later rounds when Gonzalez started to find a little more success. He got a little more aggressive, and he started throwing his punches more at will, and it started to flow a little better in the later rounds, and we started to see the Chocolatito that we're all used to seeing in the mid to the later rounds. And he started to find some success in his offense, and Estrada showed little signs of fatigue in the later rounds. As y'all know, if y'all go look at the punch stats when it comes to the lighter weight classes, they always put up amazing amounts of numbers when it comes to punches throwing round per round. And Gonzalez and Estrada, this is why their rivalry is one of the greatest rivalries in modern day boxing, because they always you know, going back and forth with all the amount of shots that they throw in the fight. And I would say the final round, the 12th round, was probably the best round this far for the year 2022 in the sport of boxing. And like I said, it was a close competitive fight, but do I think there should be a 4th fight between Gonzalez and Estrada? The commentators were talking about, oh, we could possibly see a Marquez Pacquiao or a Marquez Vasquez type rivalry where we see a 4th fight between Chocolatito and Estrada. Now, I don't think that's really all that necessary. I thought Estrada won the 2nd fight by a round, and same thing here for this past Saturday in their 3rd bout. The 1st fight, Gonzalez won via unanimous decision, but that's when Estrada was a little more green and not as experienced as he is right now. And Gonzalez, you know, he performed in this fight this past Saturday, but he is only getting older. I don't know how much more wars that Chocolatito has left in him. And as far as the super flyweight division goes, it's one of the most healthiest, lively divisions in the sport of boxing right now. They definitely got a good mix there in the super flyweight division. They got a good scene there. Ioka is another champion. He holds the WBO super flyweight title. And you got Martinez, who's the IBF super flyweight champion. Then you got Franco, who's the WBA super flyweight champion. And then you got in Cajas, you got a lot of names that and you also got Jesse Rodriguez, the other WBC super flyweight champion. Now, they got a really good scene. And as far as the future opponents, who both Estrada, the lineal super flyweight champion, and also Chocolatito, if he decides to stay active, they could both pick a lot of good, high-quality future opponents that they could face in the future. Now, I don't think the fourth fight is all that necessary. They had 3 fights already. They put on a great show for the fans anytime they've gotten in the ring with one another. And yeah, I don't know. The fourth fight, I would say, would have to be made, I say, immediately if they're gonna go on with it, but I don't think it's all that necessary. I think the Estrada winning both the second and third fight was the end to the rivalry, and I would like to see a title unification bout more than a fourth fight between Chocolatito and Estrada. But y'all let me know what y'all want to see next for both these fighters. I think Chocolatito definitely has a few more good years left in the sport of boxing, and Estrada, he is the lineal super flyweight champion. I would like to see him try and unify all the titles in the super flyweight division. What y'all want to see from both Chocolatito and Estrada, and what do y'all want to see in the super flyweight division with the scene that they got right now? Y'all let me know in the comments. That does it for this post-fight video. Comment, subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.